In our last video, we talked about immigration, and all of this stuff is still true. We're going to talk about the Germans, immigrants that came over at this time now as well. Again, part of that old immigrant group that we're going to talk about later. The Germans came over. They tended to be more well off. They tended to come from professional classes, teachers, lawyers, doctors, and such. So they're going to be a little bit more accepted when they come over. They're also going to have a much more diverse religious background. The majority are going to be Protestant, like the people that are already living here, but there's going to be some Catholics. There's even going to be a significant portion of Jewish Germans coming over. One of the things that helps them become more accepted into the society is also the fact that they're going to be more rural. They're going to move into the countryside because they have more money to spend. They're going to be able to buy some plots of land, and they're going to become farmers and eventually important artisans within that community as well. One other group I want to mention at this time is the Chinese. The Chinese are coming over onto the West Coast. They're settling mostly in what's going to be today modern California and kind of up that area, Seattle and Washington and Oregon and all that. There's going to be a very large anti-Chinese bias over there. They did do similar things to the Irish in that they did the hard work, they did the manual labor jobs, they built bridges and railroads and such. But there's going to be some significant racism against the Chinese on the West Coast when they come over, for the same reasons that there's going to be a lot of bias towards the Irish we can see on the East Coast, doing the cheap unskilled labor jobs, which they argue drives down wages. Also, there's just with the Chinese anyways, there's at least a visual difference that makes it hard for the people on the West Coast to really get over that bias and let them assimilate into the culture.